name is Chen. I am the co-president of the Great Neck Chinese Association with Dorothy Fang. This is a special night for not only the Chinese and the Asian community in Great Neck, but it is also a special night for all Great Neck. I'm very proud to announce that Great Neck School District is the very first school district on Long Island to have started building an Asian American Pacific Islander history curriculum into all levels of school, from pre-K to 12th grade. Last year, as a community, we requested school district to take the initiative and start introducing AAPI studies into our students' curriculum. And they have done just that. Tonight, you will see some of the initiatives that are currently taking place within schools so that you get a sense of what's more to come soon. Each student will be issued a passport and afterwards get a stamp from each station. You'll visit every station, get a stamp. And at the end of the night, we will be giving out free prizes for those that have collected all the stamps from each station. Before we start, I want to thank UPTC for co-sponsoring this event with us, and a special thanks to Dr. Pendergrass, Dr. Lando, and Ms. Newman for leading the way, and the faculty and staff that have worked tirelessly to make this evening happen for all of us. We want all of our students to learn more about AAPI history in America, not only because there is a large Asian American population living in this community, but because we know there has been tremendous amount of sacrifices and contributions made in and for this country by Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders. And only through learning about these sacrifices and contributions can our kids be more confident and prouder in their own skins and cultures. And for this wider community to have more acceptance, tolerance, and empathy towards one another. We all know about the history of the Boston Tea Party that represented the idea of no taxation without representation. And it planted the seed for the American Revolution for its independence. And we also know about Miss Rosa Parks keeping her seat on the bus that helped launch the civil rights movement. However, how many of us know about the history of Mr. Wong Kim Ark? For those that might not be familiar, Mr. Wong was born in San Francisco in the 1860s to Chinese parents that immigrated from China. That sounds familiar to a lot of us tonight, doesn't it? After living and owning a business in the US for more than 20 years, Mr. Wong's parents moved back to China because they were not allowed to become US citizens. So at the rightful age of 21, Mr. Wong embarked on a trip to visit his parents and family in China. And upon his return, he was refused to be entered into the country because his parents were foreigners and not US citizens. So Mr. Wong was confined on a steamboat in the harbor of San Francisco for more than 5 months. Yet, he had the courage to sue the United States government while the Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 was still the law of the land. And the case made it all the way up to the Supreme Court. And fortunately, with the decision of 6-2, in ruling in favor of Mr. Wong, the Supreme Court reaffirmed the 14th Amendment to the Constitution. And thus the phrase jus soli was coined and became a precedent of law in this land, which is commonly known as birthright citizenship. As we understand it today, if you were born in the United States, you are automatically a US citizen. It doesn't matter where your parents came from. But this right didn't come out of thin air. An Asian American had fought for it. And it benefited every immigrant family since then, regardless of their race and religion. This story is just one example of the plight that Asian Americans had to endure in the struggles to gain equal recognition and representation. As Dr. King said, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. For all you children that are sitting here tonight, be proud of who you are. Be proud of your roots. Keep aspiring to become the person you want to be. And leave your marks in history along the way. Because your history is American history. Thank you.